It's July 25th, so it's time for me to share the Christmas tags. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rose, and I make Christmas tags all year long. And then on the 25th day of every month, I'll share the Christmas tags that I've made for that month. So I've been doing this for the last few years. Be sure to check out my description box so that you can get caught up with all the past months that I've made Christmas tags this year. And then also in my playlist, I have the tags that I've made for the last several years. So I'm always so excited to make Christmas tags, specifically in July, because we all know it's Christmas in July. And so this is another way for us to get out our Christmas craft supplies and start creating. So much fun, great way to get in there and use your stash. So let's get into it, and I'll start out by showing the supplies that I used for this month's tags, and then we'll take a look at the tags that I created. Now I like to start out by showing you what I use to cut my tag bases. So that's different every single month, but since I purchased this die from Amazon, it's a ripple frame tag die. I've really been going back to it several times during the course of the year because I love the shape. However, I have to say I'm not sure they're the best quality dies. My Big Shot did struggle a little bit with cutting this largest die this month, so I may be looking for an alternative that has a similar shape. But I have plenty of tag dies, so I never have to worry about getting into my tag die stash. But for this month, this is what I used. And then I used this scallop oval for the center of the tags. And then for the stamps and dies, now it's Christmas in July, but it also kicks off Shark Week, which is one of my favorite weeks during the year. I really love watching all the fun shark programs on the Discovery Channel. And so I couldn't resist breaking out this Avery Elle Santa Jaws stamp and coordinating die set for my tags this month. So typically for my Christmas in July tags on the 25th, I like to do a tropical or beach or sea theme. So this fell right in line with what I wanted to create for my tags for this month. Adorable, absolutely adorable shark stamps and the coordinating dies, and they have a great little Christmas theme. This little shark has the tree on his back, of course, a Santa hat. There's candy canes. There's sentiments like "Here Comes Santa Jaws," "Sharkmas Wishes," "I'm Dreaming of a Great White Christmas," "Shark the Herald Angels Sing," "Jaw Humbug." There's different sharks with little Christmas scarves. Here's another one with a Santa hat. There's a light strand present. Super adorable. I think Avery Elle really knocked it out of the park with this stamp set. And if you know me, you know that I love a coordinating die to go with it, because I'll fussy cut if I have to, but if I have an opportunity not to, I will jump on the coordinating dies, and I did with this stamp set for this month. Now, when it came to paper, I reached for this Cardabella paper collection, and this is, of course, Fish Are Friends. It's the 6x6 paper pad. Who doesn't love the quality of Cardabella paper? I mean, it's really beautiful. And again, this one is double-sided. So if you watch my Friday Fave paper pads, you know that I love double-sided paper when I can find it. So happy I did in this collection. Let me show you a sample of the papers that I selected to use from this collection. So, of course, wonderful underwater and shark fin theme. Here's one with just a school of fish. I couldn't resist this red and white stripe because, of course, it reminded me of a nautical little image there picturing someone out on their boat and maybe some red and white in their attire or on the boat. This one was various sharks, of course, perfect for my theme. And then this one was just a blue background with a very slight, almost wave pattern. Now I also used for my tag bases, I used some MFT snow cone paper because I wanted that, again, that soft ocean blue for the background. Typically, I will use 110-pound white cardstock for the base and back of the tags, but in this case, I wanted to stick with that MFT snow cone, and I'll tell you what, by the time I got finished layering up the papers from the Cartabella onto that one, it was really a very sturdy tag. So in addition to the papers, I of course colored in my images with some Copics. I used a Spectrum Noir glitter pen. I remembered to bring out the stickles this month. And of course, this is like a cherry red. A little dash of stickles goes a long way, but who doesn't love that glimmer? And then I also used some Distress ink. Now, you may be guessing that I used Salty Ocean. Well, actually, I didn't use Salty Ocean. I used Broken China. So that's my mini pad of Distress ink, and just a touch of that soft Broken China was the perfect blue, in my opinion, just to rim the tags a little bit. I used some ribbon from my stash, and I think that's about all the supplies. Let's get into it, and I'll show you the tags that I created. So here is a look at my first tag, and you can see how fun and adorable these Avery Elle Santa Jaws stamps really are, especially layered up on that fun Cartabella paper. But this is the paper background that had all the different shark images, and I loved using that. But again, I wanted to ground the image by cutting out that scalloped oval there so that I could put our little Santa Jaws and a present and a candy cane. And the sentiment on this one, I'm dreaming of a great white Christmas. Of course, I had to use red ribbon on these tags because I thought it complemented the gray of the shark, the red of the Santa hat, and then we think of those great scenes from the movie Jaws, and there's a lot of red depicted in those scenes, so I took my liberty of using red ribbon, which goes nicely, of course, for Christmas tags. Here's a look at the back with that snow cone MFT paper, a to and from stamp that was in my stash, and then you can see that Broken China that I covered the back with just around the edges. So I couldn't be more pleased with those stamps from Avery Elle. They're perfect for what I wanted to convey, specifically for Christmas in July, and then also to celebrate and enjoy Shark Week. So that's the first tag. And here's a look at my second one, and this one is Shark, the Herald Angels Sing. So I loved bringing in that stamp of the traditional light strand that we always think of. I just colored a few of those up with the stickles. The rest is just Copic coloring. I layered him on the blue, almost wave scallop oval. And then, of course, the background here is schools of fish going by, just perfect for the shark theme. And again, the backs are all the same with the snow cone paper, the to and from, which is a bolder stamp set that I really like to use on my tags. and that's my second one. So much fun coloring up that little scarf too, just to make him look a little bit Christmassy and a little bit cheery for the season. And now my final tag, and this is Here Comes Santa Jaws. So he looks like, if there is such a thing, a friendly shark, and I think that sharks can be friendly if they're not too distracted, but he is on the oval background of the blue with the little shark fins. That's a paper in that Cartabella paper pad that I really like, especially and along with this beautiful sea background. And there's some reds and oranges and blues, of course, in that pattern paper, which I thought complemented nicely with the stamp set as well. And he's got a little present with a little bit of some glossy accents on that. Of course, the candy canes, I added the stickles to those just to glitter them up a little bit, and then the back is the same with the simple to and from. So those are the 3 tags for my Christmas in July. Now again, I'm here every month on the 25th making Christmas tags all year long. I hope you'll check back with me. Please be sure to visit my description box below, because I have a few other crafters that are joining me in creating Christmas tags all year long. So much fun. Great way to use your stash to get in there and to create for Christmas. Always makes me happy. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and maybe ringing the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.